And welcome back everyone, and this is the second video in the wireframe phase for our portfolio design series basically. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to design for the about page. Now we are going to do the desktop version and the mobile version, and it's here. The good thing about this part of the tutorial is now that we have a mobile and desktop version of the home page, we can use certain elements we used here to actually make this process easier. If you haven't actually designed for the homepage and you want to check it out, please click on that video above. And if not, you want to start with the about page, that's also okay. But you might need to do a bit more work on your part because I am not going to be designing from scratch the elements I already designed. So let's begin by cleaning up a bit actually. So in the previous video, like I said, we have created the homepage desktop for mobile as well. We copied it, it looks good. Actually, I'm gonna move these up, just gonna move these up. What we got here, and there are some elements we will use in this page's design in our about page or in our case study page, such as the top navigation, the footer, the image, black rectangles. So I wanna create components based on those elements so we can basically repeat them, but also if we make a change in one component it will affect the change in all of its children, so we won't need to copy and paste all the time whenever we make a change. So I'm gonna press F, gonna make 1440, and this is gonna be the navigation element. And what I'm gonna do is I am basically gonna copy the home here and I'm gonna paste it here. And I'm gonna increase the size of this. And this is your navigation element, and I am gonna make this navigation desktop, and I'm gonna press Option Command K to make it a component. And then I'm gonna also copy the mobile version, gonna paste it right around here, and I'm gonna also do the same to make it a component, the shortcut Option Command K. And I'm gonna name this one as navigation mobile. And then I'm gonna do the same for I'm gonna create a frame for the footer. And I'm gonna go copy my desktop footer, gonna paste it here. And I'm gonna press Command Option K. I'm gonna name this footer. And slash would work better actually, because with slash I'm gonna show you how it works in the assets. So I'm gonna change the names here as well. Navigation slash desktop, navigation slash mobile. Sure. And then I'm gonna copy the mobile here and gonna paste it as well. My bad. I pasted at the inside the component. Yep, that's better. And this would be footer mobile and Command Option K. Perfect. So now if we go to our assets, we can actually see in our wireframe, we can see the footer, wireframe footer, footer desktop, etc., etc. So footer, yep, and that's pretty good. Yep, and maybe even remove these. Right, so this is a navigation. We just need to name this desktop if we can, because the name already gives. So navigation desktop, navigation mobile, same as here, just remove. Yeah, that's better. So now if I show you here, if I go to footer, we have the desktop and mobile version, and this is easier to just drag and drop anyway. Alright, so now we can actually begin working on our about page desktop. So to begin, I'm gonna press F to create a frame for the desktop. So I'm gonna make about desktop copy. And I'm gonna set its size to be 1440 pixels wide and maybe 2000. And I'm gonna then go to our assets panel and I'm gonna put our footer first around here, and I'm gonna make sure our footer is bottom. And then I'm gonna close it, go to navigation, desktop, make sure it's 0, 0, and top, and that's good. Alright, can go to our desktop and copy it here. And I am gonna add a layout grid column. And again, I'm just gonna go here and copy the column we have, Command Option C, Command Option V, that's good. And this will be about, that's good. And then I'm gonna auto-width this, and then I'm gonna have an image. That's right, gonna copy that one. That's pretty good, and probably top alignment will work better here. And then I am gonna I'm gonna drag this, and I'm gonna just copy the text. And I'm just gonna copy it here. And I am definitely gonna shorten this here. And I'm gonna make a few changes to the text. I'm gonna repeat the text width and height we have, 18 to 36, just so we have consistency. That's pretty good. So that looks pretty good. And then I will have in the portfolio, the Helga is also mentioning her photography to showcase some of her like other sites besides work. So we are gonna just grab this about, and we are gonna do my best photographs, and that's good. And then we are gonna have some pictures here. So I'm just gonna drag this one, and the ratio is a bit different, so it's probably 3 to 2, and then maybe 300. I think 300 is a bit low, maybe 400, maybe 450. And I'm just gonna quickly check. It's 400 to 300, my bad. So it's gonna be 400 to 300, and then we are gonna drag, and then we are gonna Command D. That looks pretty good. And I'm gonna basically frame these and write row 1. Then I'm gonna press Alt to drag, and I want this to be maybe 24. Yeah, that works the best. And this is gonna be row 2. And I'm gonna frame these as well. Photos, that's pretty good. Maybe get them up a bit. And that's a pretty good About Me page. Yeah, I think that works. So About page works, so let's move on to mobile then. I am gonna press F, then I'm gonna pick iPhone 13 mini, and I'm gonna title this as About Mobile Copy, and I want it to have a height like 2000. And I'm gonna do the same process. I'm gonna go over to our components in the assets. I'm gonna pick our navigation first, and I'm gonna pick the mobile, and I'm gonna make 0, 0 here, and then I'm gonna pick the footer as well for the mobile, and I'm just gonna go put it here, and I'm gonna make sure its constraint is at the bottom, so if we stretch in the bottom it will follow. And then what I will do is I am gonna basically go to the mobile section here that we have, copy this text style so that we will actually there's a better way to do this. So I'm just gonna copy it here, and I'm gonna copy this one as well. And then what I can do is I can go over and copy the properties of text. To do that, I'm gonna do the shortcut Command Option C. So the text properties are copied, not the content. And I'm gonna come here again, Shift 0 to zoom in, oops, Shift 2, and I'm gonna do Command Option V. And that's pretty good. And then I am going to do the same for the paragraph. So I'm going to do the same for the paragraph, Command Option C. Come here, Command Option V. That's a lot smaller, but that's the nature of resizing. I think that's pretty good. And then what we can do is we are gonna add the image for the photo. So, and I'm also gonna get the column as well. So I'm gonna click this Option Command C, just so we have the layout as well. Command Option V, yes. So we definitely want these to be 24. All right, our alignment works. And then what we want to do is to get the image as well. We probably want an image of 327, and that works. And then we want our social media. Here we go. Not social media, my bad. Company logos. And maybe 20. And then we can drag and Command D. That's good. So now we can move on to the photography part. I'm gonna do the same, just gonna drag here and write my best photographs. And that's pretty good. Maybe 48. Sure, that works. And I'm gonna add 2 by 2 now. Instead of 3 columns, I'm gonna have 2 columns. So I'm gonna get one of these there, paste it here, and definitely gonna make this smaller, maybe even less, maybe around here. No, less. I want basically to have both of these. So let's see this size, if this works. I am eyeballing it, maybe one more. I think that's a bit too much, so maybe let's see how 160 works. That works for me. All right, so maybe here. Yeah, I think that works. Then we can frame these with Command Option C, and then this is row 1, drag, yep, and this is row 2, and then select both, frame these with Command Option G, and that is photos, and that is pretty good. And then we are gonna adjust the height. So I'm gonna just get rid of the red layouts with Ctrl G. I'm gonna adjust the layout, so maybe 17 or 1600. Yeah, 1664. Yeah, I think that is pretty good. Oh, these things moved as well. My bad. So they would be around here. All right. I think that works pretty good. It's not pixel perfect, but it's a wireframe stage. It doesn't need to be. And it is the mobile desktop and mobile design for the About page. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already, make sure that you click on the subscribe button below so that you will get a notification when I post a new video about UI UX design on my channel. I post twice a week on this channel, and I know my content will help you become a better UI UX designer. So make sure you subscribe so we get to stay in touch. Now, before you go any further, I actually added 2 videos to the end of this video that I believe will help make you a better UI UX designer on Figma. Please watch either of them if you haven't already. I believe they will improve your design skills a lot.